John Cena's return to WWE has been officially announced. He'll be returning to SmackDown next month, as well as wrestling a match at the Superstar Spectacle event in India. WrestleMania 40 has set an all-time record in just one day, but WWE will let you know details about that. Plus, AEW's got their eyes on a highly tipped prospect and free agent. Edge praises Sheamus also after his final match on his current WWE contract. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. Let's start off talking about John Cena, and his return to WWE has been now officially announced. Yes, the word was broken, i.e. the news was given to Fox Sports. Ryan Satin broke the news, saying that John Cena is making another return to WWE. WWE sources told Fox Sports that Cena is set to appear on the September 1st edition of Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, taking place at the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. As you'll recall, the 16-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion last stepped in the ring back in April at WrestleMania 39 when he challenged Austin Theory for the WWE United States Championship. Now, Cena was in control for most of the match, but ultimately lost after receiving a low blow and then was hit with an A-Town down from the then champion. Of course, he's no longer the US champion. The 46-year-old WWE icon also surprised fans last month in London, here in the UK, by making an unannounced appearance during the Money in the Bank event at the O2 Arena. John spoke passionately at the event about how London should host a WrestleMania in the future, but he was interrupted by young upstart Grayson Waller. Waller eventually received an attitude adjustment to end the segment. Fox Sports are also reporting that Cena will also head to India with the company for its upcoming WWE Superstar Spectacle show at the GMC Balayogi Indoor Stadium on Friday, September 8th. It will be WWE's first live event to take place in India since 2017 and the first ever WWE live event held in Hyderabad. It will not be televised in the United States unless anything changes between now and then. No word on this time, as I mentioned, when this was reported, there was no word on if Cena will wrestle, but actually we've got some details on that. Now it also does says keep your eyes peeled to WWE television for more info on John Cena's return. So we're probably going to get more details on this tonight on Monday Night Raw on USA Network. But then John Cena himself let the cat out the bag, actually revealing he will indeed be wrestling at the event. After news broke earlier today confirming his return to WWE, John Cena has now revealed that he'll be wrestling in India for the first time on September 8th via Twitter. X, whatever it's called nowadays. WWE, as I mentioned, will be holding its second ever Superstar Spectacle live event that day. Cena is poised to compete for the first time since WrestleMania 39 this past April. This is what he said on social media, quote, "Cannot wait to reunite with the WWE family live on SmackDown, especially excited to meet the WWE Universe in India and wrestle for the first time ever in the country. The time is now. See you all very soon at WWE, at WWE India." Now, in addition to appearing at WWE Superstar Spectacle, Cena will be on the September 1st edition of SmackDown, as I mentioned. That episode is set to emanate from the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Along with Cena, WWE stars such as Bianca Belair, Asuka, and both Jimmy and Jey Uso are advertised to appear during the event that night. After his WWE WrestleMania 34 loss to The Undertaker in 2018, Cena has transitioned into a part-time wrestler, putting more of a focus on his Hollywood career. Cena has returned for brief stretches of time since then, wrestling 8 matches in 2019, 1 in 2020, 16 in 2021, and 1 in 2022, and 1 so far in 2023. It's currently unclear if Cena will wrestle on the September 1st SmackDown or if it's just going to be at Superstar Spectacle. As I mentioned, during his Money in the Bank appearance last month, Cena hit WWE star Grayson Waller with an attitude adjustment before teasing a future WrestleMania in London. While Hollywood actors and writers remain on strike, it seems Cena will continue putting his star power to use as an international ambassador for WWE as they continue their push into India. The question then becomes, now that Cena's coming back, now that he's wrestling in India, who do you think he's going to face off against? Who is his opponent going to be? Is it going to be Grayson Waller? Is it going to be someone else? Would you like to see Cena verbally joust with LA Knight on the microphone? Or let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comment section below. Lots of talks at the moment, obviously, aren't there, about records and all-time paid attendance records and gate receipts and all that kind of stuff. Well, WWE has absolutely smashed their own record. WWE has announced that it has broken an all-time live gate record in one day, continuing their streak of record breaking. It was recently reported that WrestleMania 40 ticket sales had broken the company's all-time gate record that was previously broken by WrestleMania 39. WWE has now confirmed the details in a recently issued press release stating, quote, WrestleMania 40 at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia sells more than 90,000 tickets and surpasses the WrestleMania 39 total gross of $21.6 million. This comes from a press release where WWE today announced that WrestleMania 40 broke the company's all-time gate record in one day. The previous total gross record, $21.6 million, was set earlier this year at WrestleMania 39 at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. WrestleMania 40, which takes place at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia on Saturday, April 6 and Sunday, April 7, sold more than 90,000 tickets when it went on sale last Friday. The record gate comes on the heels of unprecedented ticket sales demand for WWE in 2023, which to date has produced the highest grossing gates of all time for premium live events such as SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and Money in the Bank. SummerSlam, which emanated from Ford Field in Detroit earlier this month, generated a record gate of $8.5 million, the largest gate for any non-WrestleMania event ever. Additionally, On Location has sold more fan experience packages for WrestleMania 40 than all of WrestleMania 39 and broke the all-time revenue record for a single WWE event in this area. Now, limited tickets are still available, but it's been quite a year for WWE when it comes to record-breaking gates, including Money in the Bank being the highest-grossing arena show in WWE history. With Money in the Bank being held in the UK, this wasn't the only international success for the company, with Puerto Rico's WWE Backlash being the highest grossing and most viewed Backlash event in WWE history as well. So WWE certainly at the moment, as I mentioned, doing a lot of big business, and really when it comes to WrestleMania, absolutely smashing it out of the park, considering the show is still months and months and months away. But in general, some would say the world of professional wrestling just continues to thrive in 2023, with both AEW and WWE setting records for upcoming major shows. AEW's All In at Wembley Stadium is set for this Sunday, with the show currently on course to set the record attendance for a pro wrestling event. On the WWE side of things, tickets for WrestleMania 40 went on sale last week, with the show already selling over 90,000 tickets and breaking the record gate for a WrestleMania event after just one day. The success of both wrestling companies and wrestling in general should be celebrated, but of course, with this being the internet, one side or the other is being discredited by fans on the other team of this war. AEW World Champion MJF took to Twitter today where he stated that pro wrestling is winning in this major upswing in the business. He said, quote, both companies setting attendance/gate records left and right. Pro wrestling is winning, the fans are winning. But most importantly, and I think we can all agree on this, I'm winning, #better than you. Of course, MJF is set to defend his AEW World Championship against his BFF Adam Cole in the main event of All In, but he's also going to be teaming with his BFF in the 0 Hour pre-show, teaming up to face Aussie Open for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. Now, switching over to AEW for just a second, they could be set to make a big free agent signing of a hotly tipped prospect. A top prospect has gained the attention of major wrestling companies. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select has learned that there has been discussion within All Elite Wrestling about potentially working with Mariah May. The 25-year-old UK-born wrestler has been working for about 4.5 years and has developed a large following. Back in 2019, WWE had a WWE UK Performance Center tryout. The company had reached out to her almost immediately after her wrestling career started. Fightful have been told that WWE has kept an eye on her ever since then as well, but that AEW has been the company picking up steam as a potential landing point. Now, Fightful have not been told if May and AEW or WWE have had active conversations or negotiations. She's currently in Japan, where she's been working a heavy schedule with Stardom, including a recent singles match with Julia that many consider to be the best of Mariah's run with the company. There's been speculation over the last week that she may be finishing up in Japan and signed somewhere else after she shut down her big cartel store and posted a tweet saying, quote, I will never forget this time of my life, #thankful. While remembering some of her matches in Japan, the day prior, she, Bina Shirakawa, dropped the Goddess of Stardom titles to the Cosmic Angels. Now, Fightful have not confirmed that May has signed with AEW, but there certainly is a lot of traction to her going there, so I suppose don't be surprised if you see her in London this week for AEW All In. Finally, Edge, he's finished the final match on his WWE contract against Sheamus last Friday on SmackDown, and the Hall of Famer has praised Sheamus for his grit in the ring. Hall of Famer Edge has been the talk of the wrestling world over the past few days after he wrestled the final match, the last match certainly, on his last WWE contract on the August 18 episode of SmackDown. Edge faced off against Sheamus in the shows on the show in the pair's first ever singles match against each other, with Edge scoring the win. Taking to Instagram, Edge reflected on the match and heaped praise on the man who could end up being his final ever opponent in WWE. He writes, quote, full circle pints of Guinness from Dublin to Toronto and 19 years in between. Back now after an amazing trip home to Toronto, what can I say? I'll take that experience with me to the grave. Toronto, you brought it. Speaking of bringing it, Sheamus is a beast. As strange as this sounds, it was pure joy in there, just two buds beating the hell out of each other. I knew he was great, but I didn't know how great. That dude is so insanely talented, spectacular at what he does, and just a damn hard worker. He is the epitome of work ethic. Can't teach that. Thanks, fella. It was an honor. Now, following the match, Edge has revealed that his WWE contract is set to expire in September. There has been a lot of speculation about what Edge's next move will be following the end of his WWE contract, with him set to appear on WWE's The Bump on this coming week's episode of the show. So the question is, will Edge come back? Will he sign with AEW? Will he just retire? Let me know your thoughts about that too in the comment section below. But there you go, guys. This latest pro wrestling news for you. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right hand corner, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.